It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Set to get this one started. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Jack. Cougar 19, go.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Okay,
last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd down, give to Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Bronco 80.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Denver! Take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Here we go. Easy, easy. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Completed to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. 19 windy, here we go. All right.
Off play action, it's Fields. He brings it in. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets finish finish off their opening drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Look good on the point after. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, kid, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
18, 5 in. Dragon 60.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Throw finds Evan Ingram. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
As a play caller, kid, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Here's second and 11. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
That's him on a quick hitter. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. On the keeper, here's Fields. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Hey, 551, 551. Set.
Toss play, this is Hall. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go, set. Set.
Fields out of the gun. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from this one right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got third down well inside field goal range.
331, 331.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running back, motioning right. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
7 Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Broncos.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Go.
Right out of the pistol with Hall. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, start.
A pistol snap. Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Broncos have it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Willis. Complete to the right side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. As Andre Cisco hauled him down there.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Play fake. Now Willis to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Big up play action. Here's Willis. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that 1st.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
They send Mims left. Throwing on 1st down. Willis. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready.
Willis looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they face 2nd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Get it. Hot 70, hot.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And they get to him again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing off the play fake here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a fair catch made here at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Covered by Patrick Surtain.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. You got 331, 330, son.
Now it's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6 yards. First down.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before Horace. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields throwing here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it and throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Come on, come on. Hey! 77 look. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throw in here just before halftime. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green light. Right.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Green 19. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Complete to Braylon Allen. He's brought to a stop after having plenty of room to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Into the hands of Colt. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Green 19, right for that. Right.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Hall once more. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. I'm good. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. On the right side, caught by Wilson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Right.
From the 21. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
QB keeping this one, turned into the option on 3rd and short. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Cade York now on for the field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. York knocks it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Stephanie! Cougar 19!
Gun snap now to Willis. Hits him on the out route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ready?
Willis in the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Harvey can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
18 Cardinal.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Broncos 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
They start to drive the ball. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go. Set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Delta, Delta. Green 19, Jets is up. Tonight.
On first down, here comes Hall. Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Good running here. He's across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Working inside the red zone. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19, 18. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Complete to Mims. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He's not made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has him on the quick hitter. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
To the races, middle of the field. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. First and 10.
Here we go.
36-yard line.
There's Harvey running from the zone read. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Willis to throw it. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
From the gun on third down. He's got Sutton complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
From the 31. He finds his back. Harvey breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Goes first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Azarie Thomas.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
New York to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
Here we go. Green 19, get it back. Right.
On the counter, Hall. 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Here we go, son.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the win goes to the Jets. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Bronk, as they claim the victory over here in London. With Bronk Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say cheerio from London.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts.
Soldier Field opened back in 1920.